And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming your way next. And now for the Marlins, Bryan De La Cruz. The line to kick the pitch. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. He wastes no time on this one. Home run number 50 on the year. It's 1-0. Singy, he's got a nice hitting streak going, and he extends it another game with that swing.
So locked in right now, Boog, and clearly it's not like he's just stringing singles together during this streak. Well, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that one is off the wall. Throws to second. And he's into second with nobody out.
Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
So man aboard, Willy Adames stands in. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. Swung on, belted. Buxton going back. Adios, pelota. A towering shot to center. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know, those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at
it. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Jake Burger. And that one hammered. That's back there. Adios, pelota. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. His 6th of the series, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. And just like that, his home run streak is up to 6.
Well, he's an absolute machine, working really well at the plate right now. He just can't miss every time he swings. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And up next for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. Back up the middle and a base hit. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Nick Gordon, the next up for the Marlins. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's Taylor Trammell. 2 for 10 in the series.
Taylor Trammell.
And a foul ball.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Buxton returns it to the infield. They hold him at third base, and now the bases are loaded.
All over that one right there. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Dives, but it's off his glove. Safe. And in comes the run from third. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. That's it for DeSclafani, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Jordan Balazovic.
And he comes on in a close game with a pretty big mess to clean up. He's going to have to make some great pitches the rest of this inning to keep him in it.
Now it's Nick Senzel. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. One runs in, a second scores as well, coming home. He's safe, and they clear the bases, and it's an 8-run lead.
Everything came together for him. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
Now, Brian De La Cruz. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field, and they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is.
Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. You'll want. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. De La Cruz rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
He was all over that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good.
Willy Adames, the next up for the Marlins. Hard ground ball, base knock. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infield.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Adios, Pelota. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on 3. It's 13-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
Now Caleb Thielbar gets the ball now.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. And now the DH, Nick Gordon. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. That's a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The right fielder, number 5.
And at the plate for Miami, Taylor Trammell. Singled and scored his first time. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That one back there. Adios, Pelota. They are unloading here. Their 5th homer of the inning. And they tack on to their lead. It's 16-0. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind. Well,